Hey YouTube, I'm trying to get through chapter 2. I'm getting sleepy. I don't want to keep going. I'm going to push through it. Okay, and I'm going to hide myself. The numbers 3, 7, 9, 11, 13, 39, and any multiple of these numbers have special meaning to the Illuminati. Notice that the Bilderberg group has a core of 39 members who are broken into 3 groups of 13. Each group, notice the core of 39 answers to the 13 who make up the policy committee. Take special note that the 13 members of the policy how far did I go? Right. Committee answer to the round table of 9. You know that the original number of states in the United States of America was 13. The Constitution has 7 articles and was signed by 39 members of the Constitutional Convention. The United States was born on July 4th, 1776. July is the 7th month of the year. Add 7 for July and 4, and you have 11. 1 plus 7 plus 7 plus 6 equals 21, which is a multiple of 3 and 7. Add 2 plus 1 and you get 3. Look at the numbers in 1776 and you see 2 7s and a 6, which is a multiple of 3. Coincidence, you say? I say baloney. And I really like to say something a lot stronger. For those of you who still say it's accidental, however, I offer the following evidence. I could write a book just on numerical links, but I won't. Manly P. Hall, 33rd degree Mason, probably the most renowned expert on these subjects, wrote in his book, The Secret Destiny of America, for more than 3,000 years. William Cooper emphasis. Secret societies have labored to create the background of knowledge necessary to the establishment of enlightened democracy among the nations of the world. All have continued and they still exist as the order of the quest. Men bound by a secret oath to labor in the cause of the world democracy decided that in the American colonies they would plant the roots of a new way of life. The order of the quest was set up in America before the middle of the 17th century. They invaded us in the 16th century, right? Franklin spoke for the order of the quest, and most of the men who worked with him in the early days of the American Republic were also members. Not only were many of the founders of the United States government Masons, but they received aid from a secret and august body existing in Europe, which helped them to establish this country for a particular purpose known only to the initiated few. I found these quotes in a book on page 133. When added together, 1 plus 3 equals the number 7. Coincidence? I think not. We can get a little insight into the order of the quest from Franklin D. Roosevelt's Secretary of Agriculture, Henry Wallace, the man directly responsible for the printing of the reverse of the Great Seal of the United States on the $1 bill. Mr. Wallace, a member of the Order of the Quest, wrote in a letter to the Russian mystic and artist Nicholas Roerich, the search, whether it be for the lost word of masonry or the holy chalice or the potentialities of the age to come, is the one supremely worthwhile objective. All else is karmic duty. But surely everyone is a potential Galahad. That's some water. So may we strive for the chalice and the flame above it. The Holy Grail has a way of popping up on a regular basis in the writings of secret In the Great Seal of the United States, we see the ancient symbol of the Brotherhood of the Snake or Dragon, which, as you already know, is the all-seeing eye, in the pyramid representing Lucifer in the form of wisdom. Just below the pyramid, you will note Novus Ordo Seclorum, which translated means New World Order. There are 9 tail feathers on the eagle, 13 leaves in the olive branches, 13 bars and stripes, 13 arrows, 13 letters in E pluribus unum, 13 stars in the green crest above, 13 stones in the pyramid, 13 letters in the Annuit Coptis. 13 is the mystical number assigned to Satan, according to Standill in his excellent book entitled Cosmic Conspiracy. All of these mystical numbers also have special meaning to the Freemasons. You will have to be a devout skeptic to miss the tremendous significance of all of these supposed coincidences. Who among you can still say that there is no link? I read while in the Naval Intelligence that at least once a year, maybe more, 2 nuclear submarines meet beneath the polar ice cap and mate together at an airlock. Representatives of the Soviet Union meet with the policy committee of the Bilderberg Group. The Russians are given the script for their next performance. Items on the agenda include the combined efforts in the secret space program governing Alternative 3. I now have in my possession official NASA photographs of a moon base in the crater Copernicus. The method of meeting is the only way that is safe from detection and or bugging. The public outcry that would destroy everything should these meetings be discovered. A BBC TV documentary program entitled Science Report revealed these same facts, but subsequently issued a retraction. Wow. In their retraction, they stated that the show had been fiction. It must be noted here that the Science Report was a very respected documentary non-fiction program in Britain. Never in its history had it ever aired fiction. This subject is explored in depth in another chapter. There is no other method that I know of to verify these meetings, short of somehow becoming a crew member on one of the submarines. Is Alternative 3 true, or is it a part of the plan to ring in the New World Order? It really doesn't matter, because either way we're screwed. The quicker you understand that, the wiser you become. The members of the Bilderberg Group are the most powerful financiers, industrialists, statesmen, and intellectuals who get together each year for a private conference on world affairs. These meetings provide an informal, off-the-record opportunity for international leaders to mingle and are notorious for the cloak of secrecy they are held under. The headquarters office is in The Hague in Switzerland, the only European country never invaded or bombed during World War I and II. Switzerland is the seat of world power. Wow. The goal of the Bilderberg Group is a one-world totalitarian socialist government and economic system. Take heed as time is running short. You must understand that secrecy is wrong. The fact that a meeting is secret tells me that something is going on that I would not approve. Do not fancy. What is that? Hold on. Do not ever believe that grown men meet on a regular basis just to put on fancy robes, hold candles, and glad hand each other. George Bush, when he was initiated into the Skull and Bones, did not lie naked in a coffin with a ribbon tied around his genitalia and yell out the details of all his sexual experiences because it was fun. He had much to gain by accepting initiation into the order, as you can now see. These men meet for important reasons, and their meetings are secret because what goes on during the meetings will not be approved by the community. The very fact that something is secret means there is something to hide. John Robinson wrote Proofs of a Conspiracy in 1798, and I believe he said it best in the following passage from the book. Nothing is so dangerous as a mystic association, the object remaining a secret in the hands of the managers. The rest simply put a ring in their own noses by which they may be led about at pleasure, and still panting after the secret, they are the better pleased the less they see of their way. A mystical object enables the leader to shift his ground as he pleases, and to accommodate himself to every current fashion or prejudice. This again gives him almost unlimited power, for he can make use of these prejudices to lead men by truths. He finds them already associated by their prejudices and waiting for a leader to concentrate their strength and set them in motion. And once great bodies of men are set in motion with a creature of their fancy for a guide, even the engineer himself cannot say, "Thus far shalt thou go, and no farther." Is the common man really as stupid as the elite seem to believe? If he is, then maybe the average citizen is better off ignorant, being manipulated this way and that. Whenever the elite deem it necessary, we will discover the answer very quickly when the common man finds that his e-ticket to Fantasyland has just expired. I hope I have shown you the role of secret societies and groups within the world power structure. I hope you can see these groups and they gain and keep power. You should have some understanding of how operating in secrecy and infiltrating every level of government and vital industry, including the press, the elect, manipulate the people and nations of the world toward any direction desired. I hope that you caught on to the fact that the secret power structure is toward a totalitarian socialist state, fascism. It is not the Nazis, as they were a product of this power structure. It is not the Jews, although some very wealthy Jews are involved. It is not the communists, as they fit the same category as the Nazis. It is not the bankers, but they do play an important role. I also hope that you are beginning to look inside yourself to see if their reality fits. Are you getting the message? For a better understanding of secret societies and their role throughout the ages, I recommend you read the books listed as source materials at the end of this chapter. U.S. President Bush and Soviet President Gorbachev arrived yesterday on this Mediterranean island for a summit conference beginning today, during which both hope to start the search for a new world order. New York Times, December 1st, 1989. And these are some of the sources. Hold on. And y'all, I don't know how to link this book. I'm gonna try to figure it out. And these are all the sources, but King Drop has it linked on his page, okay? So, and if anybody needs the book, then shoot me an email at StylesbyNina@hotmail.com, and I will be happy to forward you the link that I am using. Other than that, I don't know how to turn this book into a link. I've been had it on my computer, just now busting it open with y'all. So let that be the reason. Now we're going to start next time on chapter 3. We just got through chapter 2. I'm going to go back and listen to chapter 2 myself, because there was a lot about the secret societies and my mind was long. Sometimes I probably missed a lot. So I'm going to go back and listen to that, and then I'll pick up on chapter 3, which is page 99. So we're on chapter 3, page 99. Peace and power. And now I'm just going to finish listening to my brother King Drop. and I will talk to y'all later.